Match day 25 brought us a bunch of blowouts. Columbus Crew, FC Cincinnati, Orlando, Real Salt Lake, Colorado Rapids, and the Portland Timbers all had over 4+ goals in their matches. Plus, on top of that, every single one of them beat their opponents by 3+ goals. Will match day 26 bring the same results? I don't think I can predict that, but we will definitely see. Before we jump into those match 26 predictions, we got to take a look at the nerdy soccer table. Cote's still on top with 21 points. Will anyone catch him at this point? I think someone can. We'll see what happens. Then we have a three-way tie there for second place with 17 points between Sam, Matt, and Jerry. And then a two-way tie for fifth between Save Crystal Gaming and Joey Betts with 15 points. If you want to get involved, the link is in the description or the QR code is there on the screen. There's 3 matches to pick. You predict them. See if you can climb the table there. We got to have someone compete with Cote. He's killing it right now. So let's get someone in there and see. We will be doing this all the way through the MLS Cup final. But now, let's jump into match day 26 predictions. So, first up, we have CF Montreal versus Atlanta United. Currently, CF Montreal 1 win, 2 draws, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Atlanta United 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches, currently on a 3-match losing streak, and one of those is a midweek loss to Indy 11, a USL side there in the US Open Cup. Do we know if those are just thrown out the window or what? I don't know. I hate the fact that we allowed that to happen. But anyway, besides the fact, CF Montreal, 3 wins, 5 draws, and 2 losses. They're at home. Atlanta United, 2 wins, 4 draws, and 5 losses on the road. The expectation here, 1.2 for Montreal, 1.2 for Atlanta. And the win probability is in favor of Atlanta United, but I just can't see that happening. I actually think that Montreal win this at home 2-0 over Atlanta United. So that leads us into DC United versus Nashville SC. Currently, DC United 1 draw and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. Nashville SC 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Currently on a 3-match losing streak. DC United currently 3 wins, 3 draws, 6 losses there at home. Nashville SC 2 wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of DC United. They are on a worse 5 streak than what Nashville are. They are currently on a 5-match beaten streak. 4 losses and a draw, just not good for DC. Will they turn it around here? I don't know. Their expected goals is 1.2. Nashville's is also 1.2. Very close in the win probability. 38, like I said, to DC. They are the more favorable team to 36% to Nashville, or the 27% there for the draw. And I'm going to have to go with that 27%. I think that this match ends in a 1-1 draw there at Audi Field. Next up, we have FC Cincinnati versus Charlotte FC. Cincinnati, 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. Charlotte, 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Cincinnati looking good. 6-1 victory over Inter Miami. Yes, that is a Inter Miami that is without Messi and Suarez. But still, a 6-1 victory is a huge victory there at home. They're playing against Charlotte, who are currently on a 2-match losing streak. Cincinnati are 6 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses there at home, while Charlotte are 3 wins, a draw, and 6 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of Cincinnati at 40%, and I have to go with it. I think Cincinnati get the job done there at TQL Stadium and win this match 3-1 over Charlotte. Then we have New England Revs versus Orlando City. The Revs are currently 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Orlando, 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. The Revs at home, 4 wins, a draw, and 6 losses, where Orlando are 4 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of Orlando City. They are scoring more on the road, where the Revs aren't scoring a lot at home. They're coming off of a loss And then Orlando are coming off of a huge victory over DC United. Yes, there was a red card, and yes, DC haven't looked that great, but Orlando hasn't been all that great either. And to score 5 goals there, that's a huge confidence boost. But I don't think they go on the road and get the win. But I do think that they get a point, and I think this match ends in a 1-1 draw there at Gillette Stadium. Now, this takes us to two teams that are in awful, awful form. Toronto FC versus Philadelphia Union. Currently, Toronto 5 matches losing. A 5-match losing streak. It might even be more than that. I can't remember off the top of my head. The Union 1 draw and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. Mind-boggling with the talent that Toronto have, and then even the Union. The Union should be a lot better than this. Toronto at home, though, 5 wins, 0 draws, and 6 losses. Philadelphia Union, 3 wins, 5 draws, and 3 losses on the road. What is very funny about this is the win probability is in heavy favor of the Union at 65%, but I can't go with that. I don't think that they go on the road and win this, but I do think, again, like the last match, they go on the road and get a point there in Toronto, and I think that this match ends in a 1-1 draw at BMO Field. That leads us into Austin FC versus Seattle Sounders. Austin currently 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Seattle Sounders, 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches, curling on a 5-match unbeaten streak there. Austin at home, though, 6 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses, where Seattle are 3 wins, 2 draws, 6 losses on the road. The win probability is very close, 40% in favor of Seattle on the road, with 36% there to Austin at home, with a 24% probability of it being a draw. And for this one, I have to say that Seattle go on the road and get the job done at Q2 Stadium. With the way that they're playing right now and the form they're in, I think that they win this match 2-0 over Austin FC. So if you made it this far, please give the video a thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. We are trying to hit that 2,000 sub mark, and anything would help. So if you could, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, if you like the content, let me know down below what your predictions are. And let's move on to Chicago Fire versus NYCFC. Currently, Chicago 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. NYCFC 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Both teams trying to turn around. NYCFC were playing very strongly there a couple weeks ago, and now it's kind of mediocre. Chicago Fire 4 wins, 2 draws, 5 losses there at home. NYCFC 3 wins, 1 draw, and 6 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of NYCFC, with an expected goals for the Fire 0.8 to 1.2 for NYCFC. But for some reason, I think that we're going to see 6 goals in this match, and I think that NYCFC wins this match 4-2 over the Fire. So we head on down to Texas for FC Dallas versus LA Galaxy. I think this is going to be a pretty decent match. FC Dallas currently 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. The Galaxy 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. Dallas at home 6 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses, where the Galaxy are 5 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses on the road. Win probability is in favor of the Galaxy at 57%. And the win probability for Dallas is only 21%, with a 22% there in the draw. I think that the Galaxy are playing too good. Their one loss in their last 5 matches was against LAFC, which LAFC is one of the best teams in the league right now. And so are the Galaxy. The Galaxy are up there. So I think the Galaxy go on the road and beat FC Dallas 3-1 there at Toyota Stadium. So next up, we have Houston Dynamo versus Minnesota United. We're staying there in Houston. Hopefully this match can be played. And if we have any Houston followers, viewers, hopefully you stayed safe during the hurricane. Hopefully nothing happened to you and your family. But Houston, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Minnesota United currently on a 5-match losing streak. And Houston Dynamo at home, 4 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses, where Minnesota United are 4 wins, a draw, and 6 losses on the road. The win probability is very close here, 38% to Minnesota, 35% towards Houston. I can't say that Minnesota go on the road and win this with their current form. I have to say that Houston get the job done at home and win this match 2-1 over Minnesota. Next up, we have St. Louis City versus Vancouver Whitecaps. Currently, St. Louis City 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Vancouver Whitecaps 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. St. Louis at home 4 wins, 5 draws, and 3 losses, where Vancouver on the road are 5 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses. Vancouver are heavily favored in this with the win probability at 49%. The expected goals, St. Louis is 0.6 to Vancouver's 1.2. I want to say Vancouver is going to go on the road and win this, but I'm not going to. I think that St. Louis finally get the job done here at home, and I think they win this match 3-2 over Vancouver. Now, that leads us into one of the best matches for this weekend, and that is Colorado Rapids versus New York Red Bulls. Currently, the Rapids are 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches, currently on a 2-match winning streak. The Red Bulls 1 win and 4 draws in their last 5 matches, currently on a 5-match unbeaten streak. The Rapids, though, at home, 7 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses, where the Red Bulls are 3 wins, 5 draws, and 4 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of the Rapids, which they have been putting on shows at home, averaging 2.1 goals per match there at home. Their expected goals in this is 1.8, where the Red Bulls is 1.4. I don't think that happens, and I want to say that the Rapids would win this, but I'm not going to. I think the Red Bulls go out and get a point. They steal a point there on the road, and this match ends in a 1-1 draw there in Colorado. Another good match for this weekend is going to be Portland Timbers versus Real Salt Lake. Currently, the Timbers 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. Real Salt Lake 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. The Timbers at home 6 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses, where Real Salt Lake are 4 wins, 6 draws, and only 1 loss. On the road, they're killing it this season, that is for sure. The win probability is in heavy favor of Real Salt Lake at 51%. They are on the road at Providence Park with a 25% win probability for Portland. And I have to go with it. I think that Real Salt Lake go on the road, get the job done at a strong Providence Park against the Timbers, and I think they win this match 3-2. Now, the biggest match for the weekend, LAFC versus Columbus Crew. LAFC 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches. Columbus Crew 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. LAFC 5-match win unbeaten streak, 4-match winning streak there for Columbus. LAFC at home 9 wins, 2 draws, no losses, where the Crew are 5 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses on the road. The win probability, of course, is in favor of LAFC because they are at home and they have not lost. They are averaging 2.6 goals there at home this season, where the Crew are averaging 2 goals on the road. We're in for a huge match. I wish that I could be there at BMO Stadium because it's going to be crazy. And I think the Crew go on the road and get a point. I don't think they win. And I don't think the LAFC win there at home. I think this match ends with 6 goals, but a 3-3 draw there at BMO Stadium. So we go from one of the best matches that are going to happen this weekend to a not-so-good match, and the last match of Match Day 26. That is San Jose Earthquakes against Sporting Kansas City. Currently, the Earthquakes 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. Sporting Kansas City 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. San Jose at home 3 wins, a draw, and 7 losses. Sporting Kansas City only 1 match won on the road with 2 draws and 8 losses. Even with that statistic, the win probability is in favor of Sporting Kansas City. I just can't go with that, though. I have to say that the Earthquakes get back-to-back dubs. Can we jump on? They're too far. They're too far away from the playoffs. But I think that they get the job done here at home and win this match 2-1 over Sporting Kansas City. So that is it for Match Day 26. Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like the content. Tell me down below your predictions and what you think is going to happen in this match day Also, again, if you want to get involved, the QR code is on the screen. There will be 3 matches there for you to predict and get up that leaderboard.